Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Chechnya. This will be episode 10. Gonna get going on that. We're trying to push through on economic matters. Like we're actually gonna complete a road here shortly in January. I do want to kind of note, I just want to see if this affects our construction time for the civilian industry here. So we'll go ahead and move this up. Be something around July of 2010, right? If we just built that at this point. Well, minus the fuel situation, that'll delay it. But hoping. Yeah, some of these changes would have affected our worker fulfillment. That's not a... Is that the total fuel cost? That can't be, can it? No, it's not. That's very interesting. So we receive... Based on the comments, apparently going on one of these trees might have removed the heroin epidemic. Maybe it pops up as a decision. Oh, this is totally if you're under puppet of Russia. FSB battalion. A Kamaradov. So yeah, you'd have to fight against integration with Russia. That's annoying. Rather be completely free from the get-go and be able to control my Destiny a little bit. All right. Gonna go ahead and encourage this, even though it doesn't look like that's gonna be crazy beneficial for our goal. We'll only get to 39%. That means I would have to take both of these bands. Unless something else changes here to get the secularized estate. Interesting. I could see going full jihadi, how that would be interesting. Might have to do that another time. Just depends how this goes. Because this is going to be tough. Where is... Don't see that territory. Hmm. Well, we get Wi-Fi. That's pretty cool. 2005, so we'll start on all the other research speed bonuses that we're missing. Perfect timing. Yeah, we need those productivity growth bonuses for sure. I think I am gonna mess with migration though. I just want to see what it does. We have a political power right now. So almost 2K pop per month. Like in 2 days, we'll have this, and we can jump on one of those bands that I really don't want to do. I would prefer not to. I guess I could legalize alcohol. And though I feel like that's a big demerit too. Must be lower than 30%. So I'll have to do these subsidies. Oh god. 1.5 billion each. Alright, let's go ahead and do this and see where that gets us before I start clicking on those. I think I'd have to do how many? Lower than 40%. Westernization policies. Okay, so they wanted me to go down a different tree. Where would westernization policies be? That'd be something like Katarov, huh? Don't see it would do that. The only thing that I can think of would be something over here. The path of Western democracy, but seems counter. I'm not seeing that. Westernization policy. Yeah, the only thing is the path of Western democracy. Social networking. I don't see anything here that's like Western related either. Different like leader related. At least nothing with that direct name. Yeah, someone will have to point that out to me in the comments if you know what that's related to. Because I'm not seeing it. Not at all. We're just gonna have to actually subsidize Western culture, which I really don't want to do. It looks like all of these reduce productivity growth factor, which is horrifying. Oh, we need to hold up a second. So yeah, that did cut off a lot of months of building time, but it didn't cut off a year. So it'd still be more worthwhile to get production facilities if we could get them filled out. That makes us okay. Hmm. We'll leave that on the actual factory. Alright, we'll have to trade uh, for some oil here. Use Saudi. Use some Saudi oil. Get the speed back up. I think we are getting some money in, so let's check what our cost would be. So 99 million um or 72. So $27 million. We are only making 12. And I just want to get rid of this for what though? Yeah, resource gain efficiency isn't going to do anything for us. Political power gain is okay, but that's not really what we need. I think we do have to go industrial conglomerates. Go ahead and get our construction. It's still 4 months. Well, 3.5, right? Yeah, 3.5 months time until we're full on oil and fuel. How much political power? 2.8. Eh, not great. Could subsidize this. For 75 political power for the population growth. I just don't see that being worthwhile at this time. All right, let's go ahead and try and push this down. We'll take the hit with the money. Or not. I actually need the funds. I'm going to pause. I just want to see what it would cost. I need about 10 billion, right? I could do a $7 billion loan. I think I'll barely be able to make this work. I should lower it. Make sure all that plays out. Very stable society we have. Hmm. We are running a very balanced budget, that is for sure. We are ahead of the global average for now, but who knows how long that'll last. Um, what? This isn't a focus. This is worded wrong. This is completing a westernization policy, which is just subsidizing Western culture. Is that what I'm reading? That's a very different thing. All right, well, we'll go ahead and implement this ban. The society conservatism has to drop. So does this drop to match? Okay, maybe I was just reading it wrong. Yeah, because if this is dropping to match this percentage every month, it's approaching this. Then I need to do. I would need to click this definitely three more times at least to get it to 20. A fourth would be for sure. And that would give me a low enough score here so this could keep dropping to it. But this would take almost 2 years to decrease to the amount I would need. Okay, so that's rough. Rather rough of a mechanic. And then at which point does the society change? It doesn't give you an indicator. They're tough. How much is this? 1 billion? Not crazy. I could do that. But I don't have ways of increasing my GDP fast enough with office production to maintain it. I would go back to stagnant. No. Actually want to go ahead and get research speed bonuses. Should be getting closer. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep subsidizing Western culture and just do it this way. That way I don't even have to worry about banning headscarves or any of that, or decriminalizing same-sex relations or whatnot. Oh, well, it's also the end of the episode. Alright, well, I'll catch everyone on the next one. Thanks for watching.